Uh, it's been a tough stretch here in the last few weeks. We knew this would happen, but it's coming into a game tonight that I feel like is a very winnable game for them. Um, a team that's going to get up and down the floor with Silver Creek, they're going to shoot it. They shoot it well. Um, but you've seen them live, Wes. What do you got?
Well, I mean, they got really, really good guards. They got a 6'4" freshman that could be effective down low. In my opinion, they don't utilize her the way that they should. But they got 3 or 4 weapons here, and we're just going to have to play, in my opinion, just really, really good defense on the defensive end and take care of the basketball, rebound. We cannot give them second chance points all night long, and we got to take care of the ball down here on this end and really, really work through our offense and try to work and get good shots through the offense. And I don't think we want this thing to turn into a track meet tonight, Mikey.
I agree 100%. I think if the game's in the 40s, we'll be happy with it right there. And, it's time to start dialing things in. As tomorrow you get the sectional draw, as we're a week and a half away from that. So, they're a young team. They got they start 2 freshmen. I believe the right girl's a sophomore. So, 3 of their main players are sophomores and freshmen. So,
I would say, and just to add to that, Mikey, I'd say their 3 best players are those underclassmen right there.
Right. And I think a quick start's going to be huge for us tonight. We can't get down and have to try to dig ourselves out of a hole. We've got to make them play from behind and come and catch us. And, I think the big factor is how Kaya's going to play tonight. How's she going to handle, this freshman that's 6'2" that, is tall, long, and, they're well coached with Scott Shane. He's been here, he's seen us. He told me before the game he's watched a lot of tape on us this year already. So we'll see what happens here as we're getting ready to come down to the national anthem. But I think we're going to have good guard play tonight as well, and limit turnovers. We can't have 15 to 20 turnovers. I think it's got to be 10 or less tonight to give ourselves a chance to win.
And we got to stay out of foul trouble, Mikey.
Right.
I mean, these kids, we got to have our kids on the floor for us and stay out of foul trouble. Man, and I'm talking basically about Kaya McKinley. She cannot get in foul trouble and be sitting here in this first half.
I agree 100%. And we're down to about 10 seconds here before we get ready for the national anthem. So we'll step away and hear a word from one of our sponsors. This is Lady Musketeer basketball being brought to you by WSLM Radio out of Salem, Indiana.
The Shack is back. That's right. The Shackaroni Pizza is back at Papa John's in Salem. Not only will you be getting an extra-large pizza designed by Shack, but you'll be helping others. Feed a Shack-sized family with the Shackaroni. Get 8 foldable Shack-sized slices loaded with extra cheese and extra pepperoni on each extra-large slice for $13.99. For each Shackaroni sold between October 17th and December 24th, 2022, Papa John's will donate $1 to the Canadian Food Rescue Program's Second Harvest. Every dollar will supply 2 or more meals to people in need. Call 812-883-3369 today to place your delivery or carry-out order. Or use the Papa John's app to start earning Papa Rewards. Better pizza, better ingredients. Papa John's.
Sullivan Feed Mill is proud to support the radio broadcast of the Eastern Musketeers this season. And when you need feed or other supplies for your farm, stop in at Sullivan Feed Mill in downtown Pekin and see their selection today. From hay feeders to fence posts, wire and insulators, and lots more, even for those hard to buy for on your Christmas list. They've got burn apparel jackets, bibs, and lined hats. You'll find winter feed mixes for all animals to give them the nutrients during the winter, as well as creep feeders and creep gates to feed up your pastured calves through the winter. You'll also find fresh farm eggs at Sullivan's in Pekin. Stop in today in downtown Pekin and see Junior and Yvonne at Sullivan Feed Mill, or call 812-967-3472 and find them on Facebook.
This has been the Eastern Musketeers pregame show, brought to you by these sponsors. The wait is over. It's time for the tip-off on WSLM 1220 AM. This is Eastern Musketeers basketball, presented by these sponsors.
All right, welcome back here to Eastern High School. We're just finished up the national anthem, ready to get our starting lineup. Let's see what Silver Creek brings us.
You know, Mike, this is before we get the lineup. This is a pretty. This is a matchup of two season programs here. You know, Silver Creek, you know, state champions, and our girls, you know, were state champions back in 2017. So, you know, just a good old school basketball game here for us.
Right.
First for the Silver Creek Dragons, we get to the starting lineups here. Starting at a guard, 5'6" freshman, number 1, Emma Shane. At another guard, 5'2", junior, number 13, Kiera Gant. In the middle for Silver Creek Dragons, a 6'2" freshman, number 14, Brooklyn Wren. At another guard, a 5'7" sophomore, number 23, Lydia Wright. And at the other guard, a 5'8" senior, number 25, Olivia Johnson. For the Musketeers, they will go with a 5'9" senior, number 12, Ava Souter. A 5'5" senior, number 22, Gracie Lewis. A 5'5" junior, number 10, Elizabeth Trueblood. A 5'10" senior, number 40, Kaya McKinley. And Madeline, did I say Madeline? And at the other forward for the Musketeers, a 5'8" senior, number 24, Madeline Llewellyn. The Musketeers are coached by Miss Taylor Drury, and the Silver Creek Dragons are coached by Mr. Scott Shane. Well, Mikey, here we go, buddy.
Yeah, you know, this is big for us. I think if we can come in here and get a win tonight, I think it really changes the momentum for us going in, you know, the final week of the season, and it gets us prepared for the sectional. You know, and here's the thing. I don't know these 7 or 8 we have really know that 2 more times after tonight's the only time you're going to step on it. Last time you're going to step on this floor and play a basketball game.
Oh, yeah.
And
you look at all these people that come here. They don't come to see me and you, Mikey. I can promise you that.
No, absolutely not. And you know, it's a fun game because of the friendships that from both sides. You know, ex-player here, Kevin Wright, got a daughter down there. Scott Shane, the head coach, we played against his family. You know, down there talking to him and his dad. You know, great people, do anything.
Oh, yeah.
It's a fun battle, but like you said, when we step into these lines, you know, compete.
That's it. Well, here we go, buddy. Wren and McKinley. Ball's up, comes off to Shane, now to Wright. Right back to Shane. Shane up off the glass, got it. 2-0. Silver Creek. Silver Creek with full court pressure here now. Kaya McKinley with the basketball. She'll bring it up across the timeline against Wren. Now she'll get it back off to Madeline Llewellyn on the left wing here, and she'll dribble it down to the baseline. Now back out top to Ava Souter. Souter with it now, being guarded by Gant. Now out top to Madeline. Now Gracie Lewis. Lewis with it. Out top to Madeline. Now gotta have a stronger pass than that, Mikey.
Yeah.
Here's Madeline with it out top. She recovers it. Now goes down the middle of the lane. Up with the right hand. Blocked away by Wren. Wren comes up with the basketball. Looking ahead. She'll get it up to Wright. Right on the left wing. Ball is fought for. We're going to have a jump ball, and it'll be Eastern basketball. 7:04 to go here in the first quarter. 2-0. Silver Creek's on top. Ava to trigger it in for the Musketeers. She'll get it into Kaya McKinley. Now to Elizabeth. Elizabeth now looking. Back to Ava. Back to Elizabeth to get it across the timeline. She'll drive it into the baseline on the right side. She's going to be fouled by Lydia Wright. So that'll be her first, team's first.
I like to drive, but you can't just put her head down and keep going. I mean,
here's Ava. Triggered in. 6:50 to go in the first. She's looking. Into Kaya McKinley. Up. No good. Ava Souter with the rebound. She's going to draw a foul on either Wren or Gant. It'll be on Gant. That'll be her first, team second. Now Ava throws it into Kaya McKinley. He turns, faces up. Now it's going to shoot that 15-foot jump shot. No good. as Johnston with the rebound, gets it off to Gant. Gant, shot fake to the middle of the lane, dumps it over to Wren. Wren will drive middle now, spin back to the baseline, up to the left hand, got it. That's a good move, Mikey.
Yeah, for a freshman, you like that.
4-0.
No, they got to get her hands off of her.
Here's Kai McKinley. She gets it off. And we're going to get called for a travel. I don't mind Kai getting the ball across the floor right there, but we got to get it to a guard once we get it over here. Turnover Musketeers with 6:13 to go here in the first. 4-0 is your score. As Gant will dribble it up for the Lady Dragons. Get it off to Shane. Shane with it now. Goes right side. Down low to Wren. Wren takes one dribble. Ball stripped away. Now going to go up with it. Lay it off the glass and got it. Ball comes into Gracie Lewis. Back to Ava now. Ava crosses over now. Looking. Gets it over to Gracie Lewis. Lewis now across the timeline. Takes her dribble up. Out top here to Elizabeth Trueblood. Trueblood goes left side now to Madeline Llewellyn. Llewellyn thought about a three. Thought better of it. Now dribbles top of the key. Now goes into Ava Souter. She shot fake. 10-footer. Rolls it in.
It about came out.
6-2 now is your score. Here's the Dragons. And Gant with it now. Gant. Slides it left. Now drives it down the middle. Up with the left hand off the glass and got it. 8-2 now is your score. Up ahead to Gracie Lewis. Ball's thrown in the backcourt. Turned over. We're going to get a foul on Gracie Lewis. Two or three quick turnovers here for the Musketeers, Mikey.
And they're getting what they wanted. So got to take that away.
There's Gant with it. Tries to hand off to Shane. Now goes out top here. Ball stolen away by Madeline Llewellyn. Llewellyn now across the timeline. Looks. Now gets it off to Kai McKinley. Down low here to Ava Souter. Souter's going to draw a foul, and that'll be on Shane. That'll be her first, team's third.
The recognition, we got that matchup. Go right down there. Ava's been active for the first 3.5 minutes.
Over the top now, Ava to Kaya. Now Elizabeth. They try to punch it down to Madeline. The ball's turned over again. Here's Wright on the move. She'll dribble it down to the baseline. Now ball gets tipped away. Now we're going to get out. She's going to get called for a travel.
We need a good possession right here.
Yep. Now a little 1-2-2 three-quarter trap here. Looks like by the Dragons as it comes into Trueblood. Back to Souter now. Cross court now. Out of bounds. Another turnover.
Talks about 10 or less from 8.
Johnson gets it in again here. Still 8-2, 4:30 to go here in the first quarter. Gant with it. Ball's fought for on the floor. And I believe Ty McKinley's going to come out of there with it. Now it's turned back over. We're going to get a foul on Elizabeth Trueblood.
Now, them are the 50-50.
Yep, we got to get them. 2 team fouls on the Musketeers. Johnson set the trigger in for the Dragons. Throws it over the top to Shane. Shane grabs it. She's going to get called for another travel.
I don't know if it's more slippery or what, but it's like a girl quite a bit.
Musketeers need a good possession right here, Mikey. Davis trying to trigger it in. It's going to go long now to Madeline Llewellyn. She breaks the pressure, goes in with the left hand, up off the glass and got it. 8-4.
That was over 6-2.
Here's Gant with it. Gant to Shane, to Johnson. Johnson to walk. Now here's Wren for a three. She buries it. Ain't much you can do about that, Mikey. She's going to stand out there and shoot it. 11-4 now. Rooney. Falcons team set to check in. Another turnover. Ball tipped away. Fought for. Madeline Llewellyn comes up with it. We're going to get a timeout by Coach Drury. Score 11-4, 3:32 to go here in the first quarter. There'll be a 30-second timeout. Mikey, as Falkenstein and Rooney check in for the Lady Dragons.
Well, you know, we talked about two things we talked about before we came on air: turnovers and quick starts. And neither one of them happened here. I mean, you know, when 6'2" stepping out shooting the three, you kind of got to say okay, but they are getting straight line drives and getting what they want around the rim, and you know, we got to do a better job. You know, I know I seen their practice yesterday, and they worked on this exact stuff for probably a half hour straight against pressure, where to go, where to get. And we just seem like we're kind of lost to where we need to be right now.
Well, on the 4-4, the Dragons will be Wright, Rooney, Falkenstein, Shane, and Wren. For the Musketeers, same five: True Blood, Lewis, McKinley, Llewellyn, and Souter. Musketeer basketball here. Souter set the trigger in for the Musketeers. Over the top to Ty McKinley. Back now to Ava Souter. Souter slices down the middle. Now here's Madeline down the middle of the lane. Going to get called for travel. Take a jump shot right there, Mike.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they're intimidated. You know, Wren's had a couple block shots.
Here's Rooney. Left side now to Wright. Wright will dribble out top now. Give it off to Falkenstein. Falkenstein now slides it left here. Now back to the right. Going to get it off to Rooney. Rooney being guarded by Gracie Lewis. Now she'll drive it in from the right side. Now give it off to Falkenstein. Falkenstein out to Wren. Wren drives it in from the right side, lays it off the glass. No good that time, and Madeline Llewellyn comes out for the rebound. Pretty fortunate on that one, Mikey.
I'm not going to say pretty. We're very fortunate. You know, nobody stepped in and helped on that drive at all.
Here's Souter with it now. Going to get a screen from McKinley. Back to Llewellyn. Down low now to Ty McKinley. McKinley up. Going to be blocked away by Wren. Wren will come out there with it. Pick it up. Gives it off to Rooney. 11-4 is your score. Under 2.5 minutes here in the first. Hits the screen. Down to Wren. Wren drives in. Spins back to the middle of the lane. Up and under. The right hand. Blocked away by Ty McKinley. Pretty good defense right there, Mikey.
Yeah, maybe that'll get her going a little bit.
Dumps it down to Kai McKinley. McKinley steps through. She's going to get called for it. She's going to draw a foul, and I believe it's going to be on Rooney, Mikey.
I believe so. Reaching in.
It'll be Silver Creek's fourth, Rooney's first, as Gant will check back in and replace Shane. Outer now. Triggered in. Gets it into Madeline. Madeline will dribble it back out now. Looks to the baseline to Elizabeth Trueblood. She'll let three go. No good on that shot. Kai McKinley with the rebound. Goes up. Shot fake. Up off the glass. No good. Wren with the rebound. Wren loses the handle. Knocks it out of bounds. It looked like it went off for Wren, but they're going to call it Silver Creek basketball.
Well, Gracie just got grabbed the basketball right there. They got to watch. You can't just wrap around trying to post.
Yeah. Here's Gant to trigger it in for the Dragons. 1:43 to go here in the first. He'll get it into Wright. Wright dribbles it to the middle of the lane. Out now to Falkenstein. She'll drive down the middle of the lane. Blocked away, and we're going to get a foul, Madeline Llewellyn. Woo! That'll be the first on Madeline, I guess, and the team's third. 11-4 as Falkenstein goes to the line to shoot two for the Dragons. Falkenstein's first free throw is up and no good. As Johnson set to check back in for the Dragons and replace Wren of Silver Creek.
So you got to take advantage. She's probably going to step the remaining of. Got to take advantage of this right now.
So Falkenstein with one more. Free throw is up and good. That makes it 12-4, 1:36 to go here in the first. Ball comes into Madeline. Madeline.
Nobody guarding or dribble the basketball.
Over to Kai McKinley. Now Ava. Back to Kaya. Now Madeline. Now down to Gracie Lewis. Lewis. Our passes were a little bit more crisp, Mikey. We would have a little bit more room, but it takes so long for our passes to get right. 120 now.
And if Gracie would have straight up, we had nobody guarding Kaya underneath.
There's True Blood to trigger it in for the Musketeers. He gets it in. Ball's tipped away. We're going to get a foul on Falkenstein. That'll be the team fifth, and that'll be her first.
Well, the good thing is, hopefully, get the free throw line now out of this.
Shane checking back in for the Lady Dragons, and we'll replace Lydia Wright. True Blood to trigger it in for the Musketeers. Ball comes in to Gracie Lewis. Lewis squares up, being guarded by Gant. Now goes to Ava Souter. Souter looking for room to move. Drives it in, out to Lewis. Lewis now slides it out to the wing. Now goes in to Kai McKinley. Cross court now to Elizabeth Trueblood. She'll let three go. No good on that shot. Ball's fought for. Gant comes out of there with it for the Dragons. Gant out of Falkenstein. Falkenstein back to Gant. Gant drives it in from the right side, lays it up off the glass. No good, but she'll go to the line to shoot two. 51 seconds to go here in the first.
He's not going to hurt you outside. You've got to give her a little bit of space for stop that drive. That's what she wants, is that straight drive to the basket.
So Gant's first free throw is no good. She'll have one more, try to push this out to a 9-point lead for the Dragons. Second one for Gant is up, and she rolls it in. 14-3 now is your score. 13-4. True Blood with it. Going to get another timeout by Coach Drury. Be a 30-second timeout.
You can see the frustration. I mean, like I said earlier, they worked on this stuff for 30 minutes yesterday, and I know the JV can't simulate what pressure they're going to bring. But, you have to attack this stuff. Anybody in here scouting, and I see Paoli's here already. I see we got people.
Oh, yeah.
They're writing down pressure, and I've watched them play. I mean, they're going to put a tall girl just like Silver Creek, and they're going to make us throw over, and we got to attack it. I mean, you can't step back against pressure. You have to attack it and put them on their heels.
Well, here we go. 41 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 13-4 is your score. Ava Souter, two triggered in. You'll get it into Kai McKinley. McKinley will drive down the middle of the lane. He's going to draw a foul, and it's going to be, I believe, on Johnson or Falkenstein. Be on Johnston. That'll be their sixth. It'll be her first. So here's Musketeers with another shot at it. As Elizabeth Trueblood to trigger it in, throws it over the top now to Kai McKinley. McKinley will spin back to the middle, dribble it out. Now give it to Gracie Lewis. She'll let three go. Got it!
Wasn't pretty, but we'll take that offense.
Here's Rooney to Johnson. Back to Rooney. Rooney will drive middle. Down to 17. Back to Johnson. Now top now to Gant. Gant calls out the play. He's going to get a screen from Falkenstein. Now slides it right. Now drives down the middle of the lane. Up with the right hand. No good, but she's going to go back to the line and shoot two more. Back to exactly what we just talked about a minute ago, Mikey.
I don't know what we have to do to change that.
7.9 to go. Gant back to the free throw line here with two shots.
That's three on Gracie Lewis.
First one by Gant is good. Anna Trueblood will check in and replace Lewis. 15-7 is your score. Lady Dragons up by 7. Gant with one more. Free throw is up, and she rolls it in. 15-7. Here's True Blood. Gets it into Ava. Ava now gets it across the timeline, down to 4. She drives it in. Now out to Anna. Anna True Blood for 3. No good at the buzzer. That'll bring us to the end of the first with a score 15-7. Lady Dragons on top of the Lady Musketeers. We'll step away. Hear a word from our sponsors. You're listening to WSLM out of Salem, Indiana.
Whether it's joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward Rehabilitation Program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, 2 great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272.
Do you dread the alarm clock? Do you feel like you haven't slept when you hit the snooze? Do others complain about your snoring? Treating adults, children, and teens, Dr. Emily Servant with Schneck Sleep Medicine is specially trained to help you get the most restful sleep possible. Snoring, restless legs, sleep apnea, night terrors, insomnia, all common signs of a sleep disorder. If you think you have a sleep problem, talk to your physician about a referral to Schneck Sleep Medicine. Schneck Sleep Medicine. SchneckMed.org.
All right, welcome back here to Eastern High School. Second quarter, Musketeers trail 15-7. Silver Creek basketball coming out of the
Johnston, Gant, Shane, Wright, and Wren on the floor for the Dragons. Ball goes inside the Wren. She'll spin. Now spin back to the baseline up and going to draw a foul on Kai McKinley. That'll be our 16th foul. Wren with 2 shots here. First shot is up and good. 16-7 now. Silver Creek on top. Wren with one more. Try to push this out to a 10-point game. It's up and it's good. For the Musketeers, you got both True Bloods. Llewellyn, McKinley, Souter. Up ahead now to Kyle McKinley. McKinley now with it. Drives it down the middle of the floor. Step through, out to Madeline Llewellyn. She'll let 3 go. No good. Ball is fought forward. Come out of there by Gant. Gant drives it down the middle. Now out to Shane. She'll let 3 go. No good. Rebounded by Elizabeth Trueblood. Off to Anna, or Elizabeth. Elizabeth now drives it down the middle. Looking for help here. Gets it out to Ava Souter. Souter drives now out to Kai McKinley. McKinley will let 3 go. No good, in and out, and rebounded out there by Johnston. Johnston on the move. Left side now to Wren. Wren backs it in. Now back to Johnston. Johnston's 3. Got it. 20-7 your score. 6:50 to go here in the first half. Up ahead now to Llewellyn. Back to Souter. Up to Kai McKinley. Cross court to Llewellyn. Now back to Souter. Souter let 3 go. Got it. Twenty to 10. Here's Wright for a 3. No good on that one. Ball's out of bounds and it'll be Musketeer basketball. Anna Trueblood to trigger it in. She'll get it into Ava Souter. Up ahead now to Madeline. Madeline out to Elizabeth. Now cross court to Anna. Anna will drive baseline. Turns. Nothing there. Cross court now. Tipped out of bounds by Gant and will stay with the Musketeers.
Got to see the score better. We had a layup.
Ava now. Got a substitution. Here's Kylie Batt will come in and replace Elizabeth Trueblood. Ava triggered in. Gets it over the top now to Kai McKinley. She'll turn, fakes a handoff. Now goes to Ava Souter. She's going to get fouled from behind by Gann, I believe. So that'll send Ava to the line with a 1-and-1 as Rooney set to check back in. Rooney will replace Gant with 2 fouls here with 6:10 to go in the first half. If Ava can knock these down and cut this under a double-digit lead here. He eyes the first one. It's no good. Rebound by Kai McKinley. She's getting held. The Silver Creek basketball.
Wow.
So ball comes into Rooney here. He'll walk it across the timeline now and slide it right here to Johnston. Johnston looking for Lydia Wright to cut her. Nothing there. Now Wren. Now Johnston will drive it down to the baseline here. Now back out top. She's going to throw it in the back corner. It'll be a turnover by Silver Creek. We need a bucket right here.
Yeah, I got to have something.
Yeah.
You know, defensively we got better, I believe. You know, we settled in.
Here's Kylie back. He'll get it into Madeline. Now back out to Bat. Bat with it now. Drives it to the top of the lane. Goes cross court here to Anna Trueblood. Trueblood with it now. Still out top now to Kai McKinley. Now cross court to Kylie Bat. Bat now thought about a 3. Now passed it back out top to Llewellyn. Now to McKinley. Now here's Anna Trueblood for 3. No good. Rebounded by Bat. Bat with it. Now to Kai McKinley for a 3-pointer. No good. Off to Johnson. Now Rooney. Up ahead now to Shane. Shane with it on the right wing. Dribbles it out to the top of the key. Gives it off to Rooney. Rooney now gets the screen from Wren. Now tries to drive it in. Rolls to the basket. Nothing there. Picks up her dribble. Now here's to Johnson. Johnson, we're going to have a timeout by Coach Shane here. And it'll be a 30-second timeout, Mikey. They were getting good looks. We just can't.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
going to knock them down. You know, right there, Kylie got the offensive rebound. She's got to turn around. Look, there ain't nobody in front of her. But, you know, we're getting what we want, I think, offensively. You know, maybe not be too exact what we want, but we're getting, you know, quality possession. And we're doing a pretty decent job down here defensively. I think if you can get a couple of buckets and get a little confidence, a little momentum, get them on their heels a little bit more, then you can get back in this going into the half. But
I agree. I'd like to have this thing under around 5 by the time halftime rolls around.
Oh, if it's down to 5 or less, you got to be ecstatic if you're Coach Jury going into the halftime.
On the floor for the Musketeers, you have Bat, Llewellyn, Souter, Kai McKinley, and Anna Trueblood. For the Dragons, it's the Johnston, Rooney, Wren, Shane, and Lydia Wright. Here's Johnson to trigger it in. She'll get it in the backcourt here to Rooney. They'll dribble across the timeline here. Slides it right now. Looking to drive. Nothing there. Out top now to Johnson. Johnson looks inside. Nothing there. Looks again for Wren. They're really looking for Wren. Here's Wright now. She'll drive it down the middle of the floor. Lays it up off the glass and got it. 22-10 now. 12-point lead by the Dragons. Up ahead now to Kai McKinley. Cross court to Madeline. Madeline back out top now to Ava Souter. Now high post to Kai McKinley. McKinley shot fake, drives it in. Up with a shot, no good there. And it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Musketeers. We still got to keep going there, Mikey.
Right.
I know she's frustrated, but we got to go into her. Here's Souter. Triggered in. He gets it into Kai McKinley. Now to Anna. Anna looks. Now over to Madeline Llewellyn. Now inside to Kylie Bat. Bat back out to Kai McKinley. Here's Ava Souter. Souter with it to Anna. Anna drives it in the middle. Back out to Kai McKinley. She thought about a 3. Now we'll hand it off to Ava Souter. Souter with a long 3. No good on that one. Johnston with the rebound. She'll get it off to Rooney. Up ahead now to Wright. Wright will let a long 3 go. No good. Rebounded by Kai McKinley. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Here's Souter. Out the back. Now out top to Kai McKinley. McKinley now spins it to the middle lane. Now goes right side to Anna Trueblood for 3. No good on that one. Rebounded out of there by Shane, and she'll get it off to Rooney. Right now, get the screen from Wren, rolls to the basket, nothing there, over the top, travels with the basketball, and now it's going to get fouled by Anna Trueblood.
We're face guarding too, and now they put them in a ball screen where we take that out of it.
As Wren at the line to shoot two now for the Dragons. First one is up and no good. .333 to go here in the first half. 22-10 to score. Wren with one more, and she misses it. And ball's tipped out, and to Rooney. Now back to Wright. Wright's three-pointer. Got it. 25-10 is your score. 15-point lead by the Dragons. Cross court now. Now to Madeline on the baseline. Madeline looks. Got to look inside right there. We got a mismatch with Wright. Ava. Now to Anna. Anna with a 15-footer. No good. Rebounded by Wright. 25-10. Down to under three. Wright kicks it out to Johnston. Johnston for a three. Got it. Now Anna to Kylie. 18-point lead. Over to Madeline Llewellyn. Llewellyn's three. Got it. 28-13. 2.5 minutes to go. Here's Shane. Down the middle of the lane. Jump stop. Up with the left hand. No good. Right with a rebound. And we're going to get a foul drawn on Kylie Batt. Going to be a 1-and-1. Mikey. Haley McKinley going to come in and replace Ty McKinley. Right with a 1-and-1 here. She eyes the free throw. It's on the way and no good. Rebounded out of there by Kaylee McKinley. She'll get it off to Ava Souter. Souter back to Kaylee. Kaylee will get it across the timeline. Kaylee back to Ava. Down to 2:17 here. Kaylee in the high post. Back out to Madeline. Madeline to Kaylee McKinley. Now to Kylie Batt. Ball tipped away. Here's Madeline. She'll let three more go, and no good on that one. Ball come out of there by Wren. We're under 2 minutes. Up ahead to Johnston. Johnston drives it to the right side. Out to Shane. Shane looks inside. Nothing there. Now dribbles back out top and gets it off to Gant. Gant pulls it back now. Going to reset the offense. She drives down the middle. Kicks to the left side. Johnston with it. Drives the middle of the lane. Runs. And I believe he's going to get two shots as Kaylee McKinley commits the foul. Well, they've made a living at the free throw line this first half, Mikey.
Yeah, I don't even know if we shot one yet.
Well, Ava shot one down here. Johnson at the line to shoot two now. 28-13 your score. First one up by Johnson is good. Falkenstein set to come back in for the Dragon. Free throws up and good by Wren, and she will come in and replace Johnston. 30-13 your score.
Got to get a little something to go into the half.
I was getting ready to say we're going the wrong direction, what we talked about earlier.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Here's Batt with it now. Hand off to Llewellyn. Llewellyn gets the screen by Kayla McKinley. Off to Anna. Now Kylie Batt. Batt looks inside. Nothing there. Now going to dribble back out top. Hits Ava Souter on a run. Ava up. Got it. Good look here by Kylie Batt. Good back cut to Ava. 30-15. Down a minute 10. Get a stop right here, Mikey.
Yeah.
Here's Gant. Gant looks inside. Nothing there. Now ball's turned over as Ava Souter comes up with it. We got to go. Back to Ava. Up ahead now to Madeline. Madeline's going to drive it in from the the left side, off to Anna Trueblood. Trueblood with it. Cross court now to Madeline. Out top to Ava. Down to 40 seconds. To Anna. Anna drives it from the right side. Ball's picked off by Shane. We'll have a double dribble on Shane, so it's turned back over with 37 seconds to go. Musketeers with another shot here before we go into halftime.
The bucket right here.
Bowder now is triggered in for the Musketeers. Still looking, gets it into Anna. Anna with a 15-footer, and she knocks it down. 30-17. We're down to 32 seconds to go. Rooney slows it down and walks it across the timeline. Coach Shane probably looking for it. He's calling for one here. Rooney with it. Looking for right. Goes to the right wing to her. Right being guarded by Kylie Batt. She'll drive it to the middle. Pull up for a 17-footer. No good. Rebounded out there by Kaylee McKinley. 8 seconds to go. Kylie Batt with it now. She'll get it across the timeline. Drives it in. Up with a runner. Got it! That brings us to halftime. Score 30-19. Silver Creek Lady Dragons on top of the Lady Musketeers. We'll step away, hear word from our sponsors. Be back to you in just a moment. Give you first half stats and comments from Mikey. You're listening to WSLM out of Salem, Indiana.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports. Here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Commissioner Neidig, we're in it now. We are playing basketball. We're wrestling. We have wrapped up, as we know, the fall sports now into the winter sports. It's a busy, busy time. We have a lot of games. The IHSAA, we're fortunate, like a lot of states, our young men and women play literally, with the exception of Sunday, every day of the week. And it is a monumental task to put on these types of events night after night after night. Big school, small school, city school, country school, doesn't matter. There's a lot going on.
Well, first of all, it's what we do in Indiana. We've done for many, many years, and providing a platform for student athletes to show their skills, and coaches to coach, and communities to gather. It is a really, that's just what's special about what we do. But man, I tell you, Coach, I often walk in, the first person I want to go talk and thank to as I walk in the door is that person that's sitting out there with the cold weather, right inside the front door. And it's cold outside, but they're sitting there selling tickets, and they've done it year in and year out for the athletic department so schools can operate events. And, I always want to get around the place. I just want to make sure those people know they're appreciated for doing what they're doing, and they're a big part of an athletic event also.
Well, they really are, because oftentimes the person you're talking about is a member of the faculty who's been at school all day long, have families themselves, and some meager $5 whatever an hour, they make a little bit of money. But they're doing this because they're aware that without the infrastructure of people like them, you can't have these events. And you need the teams, you need the coaches, you need the officials, but you need the ticket takers, you need the people popping popcorn, selling the concession. You need all those people to make this experience what it is, and to generate that much necessary and much needed revenue for your programs.
That's absolutely right, Coach. Revenue, and it's not anybody. They're not out there trying to make a lot of money. They're trying just to keep the lights on, the officials paid, the bus, gas in the buses, and uniforms on the kids, and so these people all choose, and I always like to say they choose to work in the eye of the public. They choose to interact with the public as they walk in, so a parent can walk in and watch their child play. And I just think sometimes anybody that's in public service, whether it be a coach, a teacher, a police officer, or anybody, we forget
to really recognize what they do and the give back that they do for the communities. Because they're just the salt of the people who truly care about the kids that they see in the classroom every day, or whether it be in the hallway, the lunchroom, or getting on and off the bus. And I just think we all need to step back and thank those people for spending their time so children and student athletes get to play in a time-honored tradition, which is a high school education-based athletic program. Paul Neidig with us from the IHSAA, talking about all things IHSAA related. You and I are both former athletic directors. We would not have been able to have any kind of success or be able to do our jobs without the secretaries. And I dare say those dear athletic secretaries all over our state are the unsung heroes of athletics in our entire state. No question, no question. I was always blessed with great partners, and in the work that I've done, and athletic secretaries or assistants come in many titles. But, I can think back to Alicia when I was in Evansville, and sometimes there'd be kids that's having a rough day, and that athletic secretary is consoling a kid with a hug and it'll be all right. And that's certainly not in the job descriptions, but that's what they choose to do to help kids along the way. And they're there to care about kids and student athletes, absence of a parent.
Thanks for listening to the Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
We're here at McDonald's Gymnasium for tonight's game. It's time to introduce the starting lineup. And the crowd is on their feet and they're going wild. And here comes the new player. We've got the premium quarter pounders coming in tonight alongside the chicken classic sandwiches. Playing forward tonight, we have got one-of-a-kind McWrap. Guarding your hunger, it looks like we've got McDouble and McChicken coming in. And starting in the center court tonight will be Big Mac. Look on the sideline, folks. We have Chicken McNuggets cheering tonight alongside those golden delicious fries. Hot and always ready. You'll score points every time you bring the family into Salem McDonald's. Right here on Main Street, before or after the game. Don't forget to top off your favorite meal with a cold soft drink, that famous Mickey D's sweet tea, or something from their full line of smoothies and McCafe coffee drinks. Order inside from 4 a.m. to 11, or get that one-of-a-kind taste 24 hours at the drive-thru. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
In the field, the right partner can make all the difference. One that's dependable, straightforward, and is there when you need them. That's LG Seeds. From our hybrids and soybean varieties to our service and support, reliability is in everything we do. Start this season right with LG Seeds. Talk to your local dealer or visit lgseeds.com for more information.
After a joint surgery, injury, or illness, Meadowview and Salem Crossing are the best choices for helping you recover. Our Moving Forward Rehabilitation Program offers a full range of therapies. We're here to help you return home safely with the skills you need to live life on your own terms. Meadowview and Salem Crossing, two great options for your rehabilitation. To learn more, visit asccare.com or call 888-996-8272.
All right, welcome back here to Eastern High School as we're at the half. Musketeers trailing 30-19. Silver Crate Lady Dragons. Wesley kind of got on a little bit of a run there late, kind of closed that gap as they had pulled out to about a 16-point lead. And we're able to cut it down to 11 here at the end of the half, and then we're going to get the ball to start the second half. But we just got to make shots.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize we've taken 10 more shots than what Silver Creek had. I mean, they're shooting 60% from the field, so I mean that's one story behind it there. I mean, they're being pretty efficient, but like you said, we only had one turnover there in the second quarter. So I mean, we come out and build off this little bit of momentum. That's a big bucket there by Kylie. They're going into the halftime to cut this down to 11-point lead, give us a little bit of momentum. And they were late coming out of the locker room there, so hopefully Coach Drew talked to them and they understand that they're in this game. I mean, they still got a chance here.
Well, I look at these stats here, and, a couple players for them that stick out to me is Gant's got 5 points. It's been straight line drives getting to the free throw line for her. And she's 3 or 4 from the free throw line. And then you turn around and you look at the Johnston girl who's got 8. That's probably above her average, you know, and she's hit a couple threes. So after initial Ren shocker to them of being 6'2", they settled into it, kind of handled her. Kai has kind of taken her, you know, established her where she can handle her now. But, you know, we got to find some shots. I thought Ava Souter played pretty well for us. She was very, you know, aggressive, active on the boards as well. But like I said earlier, if they're going to pressure you, attack it. Get them on their heels, make them backpedal, and you get what you want out of it.
This is a big half for us. I mean, Mike, I really think, you know, hopefully the girls are gaining some confidence here, and we just need to see a couple go through out here. You know, I'm not sure what we're from the from the 3-point line. We were 3 of 13,
right,
for 23%. You know, a couple more of those go through. I mean,
well, and here's the other thing: we got to quit fouling. I mean, we put them at the line 13 times, and we've shot 1. You know, that's a 7-point or 8-point difference right now. It's a 1-possession game. You knock your free throws down, and you keep them off the line. So, you know, we'll see what happens here in the second half. And you know, I thought the bench gave pretty good minutes there in the second quarter, and got to continue to have that here.
See who we go back with. It looks like Scott, Mr. Shane's going to go with Rooney, Johnson, Wren, Gant, and Wright. The Musketeers will go back with their starters with Souter, Llewellyn, Gracie Lewis, Elizabeth Trueblood, Kai McKinley. Gracie Lewis can't pick up a 4th foul here a minute into the third quarter, Mikey.
No. And it's kind of you're rolling the dice starting her here in the second half. You know, Shane not getting a start here in the second half, I'm kind of shocked. You know, I think maybe he's going with a little bit of size and trying to. We were face guarding her and Wright, so maybe he's trying to equalize that and get her out.
Well, here we go. Musketeer basketball to start this second half. As Ava Souter going to trigger it in for the Musketeers. She'll get it into Gracie Lewis. Now go back to Souter. Souter's going to get called for a double dribble. That's not a double dribble.
Well, a horrible pass by Gracie.
Absolutely unforced turnover there. Nobody even around her, and we're throwing it at her ankle.
Yeah. Not what we need to come out of the locker room.
Gant with it now. Drives it down the middle. In from the left side. Up off the glass. No good. Kai McKinley with the rebound. Up ahead now to Madeline. Madeline on the left wing. Looks inside. Nothing there. Goes cross court to Elizabeth Trueblood. Another turnover by the Musketeers. Kylie Batt set to check in. She'll come in and replace Elizabeth Trueblood.
Possessions, 2 turnovers. We're already a third of what we had the first half and second.
Gant with it now. Goes right side to Rooney. Rooney goes down low to Wren. Wren turns to the middle, spins back to the baseline up, and we're going to get a foul. And I thought that was pretty good defense, Mikey.
I feel like they're kind of bailing her out.
It's Kai McKinley's second. So Wren is the line to shoot 2 with 7:27 to go here in the third quarter. Her first one is up and no good. Wren with one more pushes out to a 12-point lead for the Dragons. Second one is on the way and good.
Got a nice shot for a 6'2" girl.
Souter gets it into McKinley. McKinley now on a dribble across half court here. Now Ava's got to go get the ball. Here you go, Kylie. Kylie Batt with the basketball now. Hands it off to Ava. Ava cross court to Madeline. Madeline with it now. On the wing. Gets it down to Kai McKinley. McKinley goes in. Shot fake up. Blocked away by Brooklyn Wren. Off now to Rooney. Rooney drives it down the baseline. Back out here to Wren. Wren on the wing. Going to drive. Kick it back out to Rooney. Rooney drives the middle. Dumps it down here to Johnson. Johnson loses the handle. Now goes back to Wren. Wren loses the handle. And she's on the line. And we're going to have another turnover by Silver Creek here. Not a very good start by either team here, Mikey. And we got to start taking advantage of their turnovers also. Souter with it now to trigger it in. Gets it into Kai McKinley. McKinley loses the handle, picks it up, turned over. Wren comes out there with it. Turned back over, buys.
That's a travel.
They are going to call it. Eastern basketball now, 31-19 your score, 6:35 to go here in the third. Pass goes long to Madeline. Madeline in from the left side, up off the glass and got it. 31-21 your score. Now Gant with it. Silver Creek want to run. Off to Johnston. Now back to Gant. Gant out top. She's going to drive to the right side, looking to split down the middle. Now back out. Now loses the handle. Ball is fought for as Kai McKinley comes out there with it. We're going to have a jump ball, and I believe it's going to be Silver Creek basketball. Lead to 10 for the Dragons, 31-21. As Rooney sets to trigger it in here underneath Silver Creek's basket. Throws it over top to Wren. Wren will go to work now. Spins back to the middle. Up and in.
Well, then, pretty good defense, better offense.
Yep. Kaya now over the top to Kylie Bat. Bat now got numbers here. Left side now to Madeline Wellen for a three. Got it! (33-24). Here's Wright with it. Wright drives it down the middle, being guarded out, dumps it down to Wren. Wren spins again up to the left hand. She's going to draw another foul and go back to the line to shoot 2 more free throws. Madeline with her second foul here as Wren back to the line to shoot 2 more free throws. He eyes the first one. It's on the way and good. So Shane and Falkenstein will check in and replace Rooney and Johnson. Kaylee will come in and replace her sister Kaya. Back to a 10-point lead. 34-24. One more coming to Wren here. Second one's on the way, and she rolls it in. 35-24. Now it's into Wright. Now it's into Kylie Bat. Bat with it across the timeline, being guarded by Lydia Wright. He'll spin it back to the top here. Get the screen. Drives it in the middle. Loses the handle, and Wright comes up with it. Up ahead now to Wren. Wren looks. Throws it out of bounds. Another turnover by Silver Creek. It'll be Eastern basketball. Here's Souter with it now. Gets the screen, pulls down the middle, looking back out now. Here's Kaylee McKinley. Back to Kylie Bat. Bat with it out top's going to get a screen from Kaylee. Now to Kaylee McKinley out top here with it.
Ava's got a mismatch. You got to go to the post.
Gracie Lewis drives the baseline, cross court to Madeline. Now Kylie Bat. Bat with it now. Little runner. Shot up. No good. Rebounded out there by Kaylee McKinley. Back up. No good. Lydia Wright with a rebound. 4:49 to go here in the third. Here's Shane. Shane's going to dribble it out of bounds. It's going to be Musketeer basketball. I don't think you can wait much longer to bring Kaya back.
I don't either.
The ball comes in to Kylie Bat. Bat dribbles it across the timeline. Slides it down to the baseline, gives it off to Gracie Lewis. Lewis with it now, picks her dribble up, now goes out top to Madeline. Left side now to Ava. Ava drives it in from the left side. Look, spins up with it, no good. Gets her own rebound, back up, and going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. Mikey, I don't care if she misses every time she does that.
Right.
You know, get something going downhill. I mean, that was good. Souter to line, shoot 2 for the Musketeers. Eyes the first one. No good. Kai McKinley checks back in. Is going to replace Gracie Lewis. Ryder with one more. Cut this to a 10-point lead. Second one is up and good. 35-25 now is your score. Here's Gant with it. Down to 4:20 to go in the third. Gant looking, being guarded by Kylie Batt. Slides it left to Brooklyn Wren. Wren drives it down the middle of the floor, kicks it out to Falkenstein, out top to Gant. Gant thought about a three, looks inside. Now Falkenstein now throws it into Wren. Wren double team. Ball's taken away by Kaylee McKinley. McKinley stops it, gathers it up, gets it off to Kylie Batt. Good decision there by Kaylee. Batt with it now to Kaylee. To Madeline on the right wing. Out top to Kaya. Kaya let three go. Got it! 35-28. Leads down to 7. Here's Gant. Gant with it, looking, drives it in, slides it underneath the basket, kicks it out to Falkenstein. She'll drive it down the middle, up with the right hand, blocked away by Kaylee McKinley. Gets it off to now Ava Souter. Souter up ahead to Madeline. Madeline down low to Kaya McKinley. She'll go up with it. No good, blocked away.
That's got to be a foul.
Shane to Falkenstein. Up. No good. Ava Souter with a rebound. Here's Souter. Up ahead to Kaya. Kaya's going to work again. Goes in from the left side. Up. No good. But she'll go to the line to shoot 2. The foul will be on Lydia Wright as Rooney and another Silver Creek player set to check in after his first free throw as Kaya McKinley has a chance to cut this to a 5-point lead. First free throw by McKinley is up and no good. Johnston and Rooney check in and replace Gant and Falkenstein. One more coming to McKinley here. Second one is up and good. 35-29. 3 minutes to go here in the third. Here's Wright with it on the right wing. She gets dragged to foot. It's going to be a travel. Musketeer basketball. Got a timeout by Coach Shane here. Looks like it's going to be a full timeout, Mikey, so we'll take a chance here to get a word from our sponsors. You're listening to Lady Musketeer Basketball on WSLM out of Salem, Indiana.
Wrap up your year with holiday savings at Billy Martin Store in Martinsburg. If you're looking to buy the perfect gift for that special person on your Christmas list this year, then the Billy Martin Store is the place to go to give the gift that can be used year after year. We have so many nice items on our display floor to choose from, and every day, low prices. For furniture, appliances, and flooring, we're sure you'll find that perfect item. So this Christmas season, sit back and relax in comfort as you entertain your guests. Billy Martin Store can offer you free Christmas layaway, free delivery and setup. We do stand behind what we sell if a problem should occur. We would like to thank everyone for your support that you give to us year after year. And from our families to your family, we wish everyone a safe and happy holiday season. Billy Martin Store is family owned and operated since 1859. And we are located in the heart of downtown Martinsburg, or feel free to give us a call at 967-3997, and we'll be glad to help you.
All right, welcome back here to Eastern High School. 35-29 your score. It'll be Musketeer basketball here under 3 minutes in the third, as the Musketeers have cut into this lead by Silver Creek.
I don't know what everybody's upset about. Turnover there on right.
Yeah. Oh, ball comes in now to Souter. Souter with it now, gets it across the timeline. Get a screen, slides it right, out top to Kaya McKinley. She'll drive it down. Ball's tipped away from her. Now left side to Madeline. Madeline now, high post now to Kaylee. Kaylee now puts it on the floor, goes in from the right side, off the glass and got it. That's a great move.
Yeah, that's what she has to do.
That's a great move. She faced up there. Stolen away by Kylie Batt. Batt in from the right side. Puts it up off the glass and got it. 35-33. Leads down to 2 for the Dragons. Here's Wright with it now. Out top here to Johnston. Johnston looks in, now goes outside here to Brooklyn Wren. Wren to the right wing to Lydia Wright. Wright looks inside, nothing now. She's going to drive it out, hand it off now to Rooney. The baseline here to Wren. Wren's going to let three go. No good on that one. Kaylee McKinley with the rebound. Musketeers with a chance to tie or take the lead with a three-pointer. 1:50 to go here in the third. Kylie Batt with the basketball. She's going to slide it, get the screen. Now back out top here to Kaya McKinley for three. Got it! 36-35, Musketeers with a 1-point lead. 1:33 to go here in the third. Here's Rooney with it, being guarded by Batt. Rooney slides it right here to Shane. Shane back out top to Johnson. Johnson drives it in from the right side, up off the glass. No good. Kylie McKinley with a rebound. She'll get it off to Ava Souter. 1:15 to go in the third. Over to Kylie Batt. To the baseline to Kaylee McKinley. Back out top to Kaya. She'll let three more go. No good. Almost rolled it in again, Mikey.
Heat check.
Now here's Wright. 1 minute. Out top to Rooney. Left side to Johnston. Johnston looks inside. Back to Rooney. Rooney looks to the baseline. Now drills it back out top. Gets it off the right. Wright being guarded by Madeline. Goes in from the left side. Lays it up. No good. Rebounded by Madeline Llewellyn. She'll get it off to Kaya McKinley. McKinley now. Dribbles it up. There's got to be a foul right there. So 38 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 36-35 is your score. Musketeers pulled back here to take this 1-point lead over the Silver Creek Dragons. Falkenstein in the ball game now for Johnston. Gant now. Left side now to Wren. Wren looking. Back out top here to Falkenstein. Falkenstein drives in the right side. Kicks it over here to Rooney. Rooney for three. No good. Rebounded by Kaylee McKinley. And then taken away by Wright. Here's Wren. Blocked away by Ava Souter. Now she'll drive it in. Kicks it over to Falkenstein. Here's Rooney for another three. No good. Kaylee McKinley with a rebound. And Wren's going to get called for another foul. So 9.1 to go, Mikey, here in the third. Musketeer basketball comes into Kylie Batt. Batt crosses back over. Gets it across the timeline. Left side to Madeline Llewellyn. Down low to Kaya McKinley. She'll go up with it. No good. Gets her own rebound. Back up again. Gets the foul. And go to the line to shoot two as time expires in this third quarter. So Kaya McKinley at the line here to shoot two with no time on the clock here to try to give the Musketeers a 3-point lead here. Here's McKinley at the line. She eyes the first one. It's on the way and no good. We missed more free throws tonight, and I think we missed all year, Mikey. Second one by McKinley is good. She rolls it in. That'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. 37-35 is your score. Musketeers on top of the Lady Dragons. We'll step away here and work from our sponsors. Be back to you in just a moment. You listen to WSLM out of Salem, Indiana.
Wouldn't it be great to find a dealer that puts their customer satisfaction over their profits? Well, you have. Betty Gilstrap Motors in Salem, Indiana has been your hometown Ford dealership for over 80 years. No hassle, no pressure, and ranked in the top 6% nationwide for customer service. Specializing in Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Betty Gilstrap Motors is your one-stop shop for your sales, service, and auto body repair needs. Visit us today at EddieGilstrapMotors.com or come see us at 207 South Main Street, downtown Salem, Indiana.
All right, welcome back here to Eastern High School as the Musketeers with a huge third quarter, outscoring the Lady Dragons by 13, 16 to 4.
So outscored them by 12 there in the third quarter. Well, here we go, Mikey. We're going to see if we can roll with this thing here for 8 more minutes.
Should be our ball if I have my stats correct.
And it is our ball. On the floor for the Musketeers is Kaylee and Kyle McKinley. Madeline Llewellyn, Ava Souter, and Kylie Back. For the Dragons, you got Gant, Falkenstein, Wright, Shane, and Wren. Ball comes into Souter here. Souter being guarded by Falkenstein. Now we're going to do a little half-court trap, looks like. Left side to Madeline. Madeline tries to dump it down low. Nothing there. Over the top now to Ava. Now to Kaylee. Back to Kylie Back. That with it. Will back it back out now. Picks her dribble up. Goes cross court to Madeline. Madeline in from the left side. Off the glass. No good. Kaylee McKinley with the rebound and going to be fouled by Lydia Wright. That's a 15 foul on the Lady Dragons. So it'll be out of bounds underneath their own basket. Ava Souter over the top to Kaya. Now out to Kaylee, and we're going to get a traveling call on Kaya McKinley. So turnover Musketeers, 7:36 to go in this contest. The ball comes into Gant. She'll walk it across the timeline. Gant with it. Crosses back over to the middle lane, out to Falkenstein. She'll drive in from the left side. She's going to be fouled, and the basket's going to count.
NBA.
So that'll tie it up. I think you got to give her a little bit too, Mikey.
Right.
A 2-point basket by Falkenstein here will tie this game back up, and a chance to retake the lead by the Dragons with one free throw coming to her. Be the second foul on Kaylee McKinley, team's third. Falkenstein eyes the free throw. It's on the way, and she rolls it in. So Silver Creek retakes the lead, 38-37. Bat with it. Cross court to Kaylee. Kaylee back to Bat. Bat with it. Up ahead now to Madeline. Madeline, cross court now. Ball's picked off, and we cannot throw them ball passes across court like that. Here's Shane. She'll let three go. No good. Rebounded by Falkenstein. Out to Gant. Gant will drive down the middle. Kicks it out to Shane. Shane down low to Wren. Wren will go to work now. Spins it back to the middle. Up and under. Up off the glass. No good. Kaylee McKinley with the rebound. Man, we got to get the hands off of them.
Yeah, they're letting them play.
That'll be a foul on Falkenstein, I think. That'll be the team 6, so that'll put us in the bonus for the rest of the game on the next foul. Johnson.
I called that on right. That's her fault.
Oh.
That changes a little bit for Silver Creek.
1-2-2 pressure here by the Dragons. Comes in to Souter. Souter with it now. Back to Kaylee. Kaylee with it. Cross court to Ava. She gets it across. Now it goes over to Kaylee McKinley. McKinley now to Kylie Back. Cross court to Madeline. Madeline down low to Kaya McKinley. McKinley up and under.
A foul.
No call on that one. Double dribble on Johnson, so it's turned back over. Kaya's got to keep doing it. I mean, I know she's frustrated, but Musketeer basketball still a 1-point game, 6:30 to go in this contest, 38-37. Dragons on top. Over the top now to Kaya. Shot fake. No, she did not.
These guys are travel happy.
Turnover there. Ball back to the Dragons. Hand off to Shane. Shane with it. Back out to Falkenstein. Down low to Wren. Ball's tipped off the glass. Turned over again. Ava Souter comes out of there with it. Here's Bat with it. Bat with it on the wing. Goes cross court to Kaylee McKinley. McKinley now high post to Kaya. Kaya thought about it now. Spins it back to the middle. Up with the shot. Off the glass. No good. Wren comes out of there with the rebound. Wren will give it off to Gant now. We're under 6 minutes. To Falkenstein. Falkenstein now to Wren. Wren out of the three-point line now. Gets it off now to Johnston. Johnston looks inside. Nothing there. Gets it off to Shane. Shane thought about a three. Still looks inside. Now we go to the baseline to Wren. Wren drives it to the middle. Up with the right hand. No good. Gets her own rebound. On the floor here, we're going to get a foul on Kaylee McKinley. Kaylee's third foul, team's fourth. Shane set the trigger it in. 5:24 to go in this ball game. Over the top now. Ball stripped away. Johnson comes out there with it. Gets it off to Gant. Gant with it. He'll back it back out.
Travel.
We're going to call another foul. That'll be the 15th foul on the Musketeers. Falkenstein to trigger it in for the Dragons. Throws it in the backcourt to Gant. Gant gets it across 10-second line, gets it off to Shane. Shane, right side now to Johnson. Johnson looks inside to Wren, dribbles it down to the baseline, now back out top to Gant. Gant looking for Falkenstein, nothing there. Now puts the ball on the ground and backs it back out. Under 5 minutes. Gant with it. We're going to get another foul on Kyle McKinley. That'll be the 16th foul. Now both teams are in the bonus from here on out. Be Kaya's third. 4:39 to go in this contest. Into Johnson. Now Falkenstein. Falkenstein from the left side. Up with a shot. Got it. .37 now. Going to get a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout, I believe, Mikey, so we'll step away here and word from our sponsor. Score 40-37, Silver Creek on top of the Musketeers. This is Wslm out of Salem, Indiana.
We're here at McDonald's Gymnasium for tonight's game. It's time to introduce the starting lineup, and the crowd is on their feet, and they're going wild. And here comes the new players. We've got the 3 and quarter pounders coming in tonight, alongside the chicken classic sandwiches. Playing forward tonight, we have got one-of-a-kind McWrap. Guarding your hunger, it looks like we've got McDouble and McChicken coming in. And starting in the center court tonight will be Big Mac. Look on the sideline, folks. We have Chicken McNuggets cheering tonight alongside those golden delicious fries. I am always ready. You'll score points every time you bring the family into Salem McDonald's, right here on Main Street, before or after the game. Don't forget to top off your favorite meal with a cold soft drink, that famous Mickey D's sweet tea, or something from their full line of smoothies and McCafe coffee drinks. Order inside from 4 a.m. to 11, or get that one-of-a-kind taste 24 hours at the drive-thru. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
All right, welcome back here to Eastern High School as the Musketeers find themselves down 3 with 4:26 to go. Coming out of a timeout, it'll be Musketeer basketball.
Hey, Siri.
That's triggered in for the Musketeers.
Hey, Siri.
Big possession right here, Wes.
Like you said, I think it's a very big possession here because, like you said, we come up
Did
empty
you notice
here.
I have a new
He's
watch?
probably going to take the air out of the basketball, and we're going to have to start fouling. Well, here we go. Kylie Bat, the triggered in.
Did you notice I?
She'll get it in to Kaya McKinley. Now gets it off to Ava Souter. Souter now cross court to Madeline. Over to Kaylee. Kaylee drives it in, up off the glass and got it. 40-39, 4:14 to go. Leads up down to 1 for the Dragons.
I don't know if that's what she threw up in the timeout, but
We'll take it.
now they're going to get Kai for pushing it back.
That'll be her 4th. And it'll send Wren to the line for a 1-and-1. So Wren at the line to shoot a 1-and-1 as Anna Trueblood comes in and replaces Kaya McKinley. Wren eyes the free throw. It's on the way and good. It's out to a 2-point lead now. 41-39, 4:03 to go in the ballgame. Second one by Wren is also good. Back out to a 3-point lead. 42-39. Ball comes in to Ava Souter. Souter now Back to Silver Creek, settle back into a man-to-man defense here. Get the screen from Kaylee. Over to Kylie Batt for a three. No good on that one. Madeline Llewellyn comes up with the rebound. Gets it off to Ava Souter. Souter now drives it in. Up with the left hand. No good. Rebounded by Wren.
I like the drive, though.
3:37 to go. Here's Gant. Gant being guarded by Kylie Batt. Go back and back out. Still a three-point lead. Falkenstein with it. Looks inside. Nothing there. Wren working hard, trying to post up. Now gets it to Johnson. Johnson in the high post. Kicks it right side to Gant. Gant will drive baseline. Kicks it out now to Shane. Now Johnson. Johnson out top, right side to Wren. Wren. Nothing there. We'll back it back out. Here's Batt now. Guarding Gant. We're going to get a foul. Kylie Batt. I don't know if that's not a bad foul. I don't think, Mikey. I know there's 2:56 to go in the game, but here's Lydia Wright set to check back in. And we'll replace Shane as Gant will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Gant. Free throw is up and good.
Well, the next question is how long you leave Kai over there.
I think you got to bring her back, Mike.
I agree.
Second one by Gant. No good. Rebounded by Kaylee McKinley. Gets it off to Kylie Batt. Batt now gets it across the timeline. Dribbles it down to the baseline. Picks up the dribble. Gets it to Anna Trueblood. Trueblood with it. Off to Kylie. Kylie dribbles it back out top. Crosses it back over. Goes cross court to Madeline. Madeline for a three. No good. Rebounded by Falkenstein. 2:30 to go. 4-point lead by the Dragons. Gant still with it. She kicks it out to Wren. Wren will let a three go now. No good. Offensive rebound by Gant. Kai McKinley set to come back into the next dead ball. Here's Falkenstein with it. Down to 2:06. Ball's turned over. Kaylee McKinley gathers it up, gets it across the timeline, kicks it over to Anna Trueblood. Trueblood in from the right side, gets fouled by Johnson, and will go to the line to shoot two for the Musketeers with 1:57 to go in this ball game. Shane will check back in for the Dragons after this first free throw by Anna. Anna Trueblood at the line for two. First free throw is up and rolls it in. That makes it 43-40. As Shane will replace Falkenstein. And Kai McKinley will come in and replace Anna Trueblood. Anna eyes the second one. It's on the way, and it's also good.
That's two big free throws right there.
43-41. 2-point lead by the Dragons. Here's Gant. Gant with it now. To Shane. Shane being guarded by Ava. Down to Johnson. Down low to Wren. Wren up off the glass and got it. Basket is good. Foul's on Kaylee McKinley, and I believe that'll be her fourth. Back out to a 4-point lead. As Wren tried to complete the three-point play, the free throw's on the way and good. 46-41 is your score. 1:44 to go here in this ball game. Kylie Batt with it, across the timeline, drives it in from the left side. Nothing there. Tries to dump it down to Kaylee McKinley and knocked out of bounds and will stay with the Musketeers. Ava Souter going to trigger it in underneath her own basket here. Over the top to Kaya. Down low to Madeline. Madeline out to Kylie. Now Kaylee. Kaylee shot fake, drives it in. Up off the glass, no good. Rebounded out of there by Johnson. Up ahead now to Lydia Wright. Wright travels to the basketball, and nothing there is going to draw a foul on Ava Souter. That'll send Wright to the line, I believe, for 2 shots now, Mikey.
Yeah. This opportunity for last possession.
5-point lead, Wright trying to add to it. First one is up and good. This one to make it a 2-possession game with 1:20 to go here in the ball game. Wright eyes the second one. It's up, and she rolls it in. 48-41 now. Ball comes into Kyle McKinley. Back to Kaylee. Kaylee now dribbles it across, gets it off to Kylie Batt. Batt with it now. Gets a couple screens, drives it in from the right side, up off the glass. Shot is blocked. Ball's fought for, and Lydia Wright comes out there with it. You know, on that drive by Kylie, we got to get somebody diving to the basket with her right there.
Right.
She can dump it off to Elizabeth Trueblood, set the check back in. Foul will be on Ava Souter, and it'll send Shane to the line to shoot 2 more free throws here with 54 seconds to go. Shane's first free throw is up and good.
You know, it's a focal point for us. And we've done a pretty good job on there. But the Rand really effective. Talked about they didn't use it a lot late.
Yeah, they did. Second one by Shane is good. That pushes it out to a 9-point lead with 54 seconds to go. We got a timeout here by Coach Drury. That'd be a 30-second timeout. I'm sorry, Mike, it is on Silver Creek. It did call that timeout, so it doesn't matter. But we'll keep it here.
You know, 54 seconds to go. You know, I don't think we can, you know, come back from 9 down. But this second half, I think you've seen a little bit of some positives you got to take away from this. Being down 11, coming back and taking the lead at the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, we had a 2-point lead to start this quarter.
We scored 4 points this quarter. You know, it kind of flip-flopped this quarter to what we did to them in the third. But, you know, I think we used so much energy in that third quarter that we're just gassed. You know, so see what happens. You know, if you get a couple of buckets here, free throws, you give yourself an opportunity. But this team's going to turn over this free throw.
Elizabeth Trueblood to trigger it in for the Musketeers. Gets it into Ava Souter. Souter back to Trueblood. Trueblood up ahead to Kylie Batt. Batt now down the middle. Goes out to Kai McKinley. She'll let a 3-pointer go, and she buries it again. Timeout. Coach Drury, it'll be a full timeout, Mikey, so we'll step away one more time to hear a word from our sponsors. WSLM out of Salem, Indiana.
We're here at McDonald's Gymnasium for tonight's game. It's time to introduce the starting lineup. And the crowd is on their feet, and they're going wild. And here comes the new player. We've got the premium quarter pounders coming in tonight, alongside the chicken classic sandwiches. Playing forward tonight, we have got one-of-a-kind McWrap. Guarding your hunger, it looks like we've got McDouble and McChicken coming in. And starting in the center court tonight will be Big Mac. Look on the sidelines, folks. We have Chicken McNuggets cheering tonight alongside those golden delicious fries. Hot and always ready. You'll score points every time you bring the family into Salem McDonald's, right here on Main Street, before or after the game. Don't forget to top off your favorite meal with a cold soft drink, that famous Mickey D's sweet tea, or something from their full line of smoothies and McCafe coffee drinks. Order inside from 4 a.m. to 11, or get that one-of-a-kind taste 24 hours at the drive-thru. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
All right, welcome back here to Eastern High School as the Musketeers down 6 with 43 seconds to go. Silver Creek basketball.
Let's see if we can get a quick steal here, Mikey. 50-44 is your score. Here's Johnston. Johnston looking. Gets it into Wren. Wren's going to definitely a travel. Did you see it, Mikey?
It didn't look good.
Well, to send Wren to the line to shoot 2 more free throws here with 41.9 seconds. I think she shot 30 free throws tonight, Mikey.
Yeah. That's the advantage of having that type of Big girl go to the line, knock free throws down.
Yeah. Kai checks back in. We'll replace Elizabeth Trueblood along with Madeline Llewellyn. We'll check back in and replace Kaylee McKinley. Ridden with one more. Try to push this out to an 8-point lead. She eyes the second one. It's on the way, and it's also good. 52-44 now with 41.9 to go in this contest. Ball comes into Ava Souter. Musketeers got to go quick now. Ava drives it to the right side, puts it in, up off the glass. Ball's tipped away and picked up by Johnston. We're going to get another foul on Ava Souter as she fouls Shane, and it'll send Shane back to the line to shoot 2 more free throws. So Emma Shane to the line now to shoot 2 for the Dragons. First one is up and good. Shane with one more to push this out to a 10-point lead. Second one is up and also good. Ball comes into Ava. Ava down to 28 seconds. Slides it right out to Madeline. Cross court to Kylie Batt for a 3. No good on that one. We're going to get a foul on Madeline Llewellyn, and it will send Johnston to the line to shoot 2 free throws. I think we can quit fouling now.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Trueblood checking in. That's 5 fouls on Ava Souter. Ava's played a pretty good ball game tonight, Mike.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy.
Here's Johnston's first free throw is up and good.
They probably 80, 75, 80 free throw line.
They've not missed many.
It comes down to fouling, like yourself really in the hole.
Yeah. Johnston's second one. It is no good. Rebounded by Kylie Batt. 16 seconds to go in this ball game. Kylie across the timeline, kicks it right side to Elizabeth Trueblood for a long 3. No good. Out of bounds, and it's over to Silver Creek Dragons, and I think that'll just about do it for the Musketeers with 8.4 to go, trailing by 11. The ball comes into Gant, and I think they're just going to dribble it out here, and that will be the end of the ball game here with a final score from Eastern. Lady Dragons of Silver Creek come in and knock off our Lady Musketeers tonight on a hard-fought battle by our Lady Musketeers, 55-44. We'll step away here, word from our sponsors. Be back to you in just a moment to give you final stats and comments from Mikey. But you're listening to Lady Musketeer Basketball on WSLM out of Salem, Indiana.
Wouldn't it be great to find a dealer that puts their customer satisfaction over their profits? Well, you have. Betty Gilstrap Motors in Salem, Indiana has been your hometown Ford dealership for over 80 years. No hassle, no pressure, and ranked in the top 6% nationwide for customer service. Specializing in Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Betty Gilstrap Motors is your one-stop shop for your sales, service, and auto body repair needs. Visit us today at EddieGilstrapMotors.com or come see us at 207 South Main Street, downtown Salem, Indiana.
All right, welcome back here to Eastern High School as the Lady Musketeers fall 55-44 Silver Creek Dragons. It was a tale of 2 quarters there in this game, and unfortunately, Musketeers got bad into that one.
Yeah. Really got it going there in that third quarter, and probably the best quarter of basketball, Mikey, we've played since Christmas. To be quite honest with you, thought they did a really good job, and hopefully, I know there'll be some things that they can take out of this on a positive note going into next week with Paoli and Henryville, and then heading into sectional the following week. But I thought the girls competed. It's something that we hadn't seen a whole lot of here recently. When they got down, to me, it just looked like they kind of give up at times. But I didn't see that in our team tonight. I thought they really played hard and give them a chance to win.
Yeah, Kyle worked her tail off tonight. 6'2". Hadn't really seen that all year. Besides up at probably signs in game and stuff like that. And she kept battling all night. When we get it back down, I think, you're down 11 at the half. We go,
Yeah.
and it didn't happen tonight. We
No.
battled, and I think it's a lot of positives, like you said, we take away from it. Hopefully, get 2 wins next week to kind of get the momentum. But don't like moral victories. I kind of feel like there's a little bit of moral victory you can take out of tonight's ball.
Yeah, I think out of the last 5 beatings that we got coming into this game, I think that to your point, you don't like to look at moral victories, but I did see a difference in this ball team tonight as far as the competitiveness with them, specifically the second half. Had them on their toes going into that fourth quarter. I'd be real surprised if Coach Shane thought that we'd make any kind of comeback like that once they got us down by 16 or 17 points there.
Yeah, I agree. And, again, talked about it. Kaya's starting to shoot the ball on the outside now. Now you got to start, maybe change things up. And I thought our bench gave us good. And that's start getting into a rotation now as you go into post. Tomorrow we find out our destiny, where it starts at.
Yeah, I was talking about the bench. We talk about Kylie Batt, come in and played really good. Played 2 quarters of JV there, and then come in and played 3 quarters of varsity tonight. And I thought defensively was really good. Even offensively, she scored a bucket there at the end of the first half to cut give us a little bit of momentum. I thought Anna Treeblood did some good things defensively. She always plays hard, rebounds the basketball. And Kaylee McKinley off the bench tonight, I thought did a pretty nice job too at times.
Yeah, I think it was Kaylee's best game in a while. I thought she played within herself. And I haven't looked at that yet. But 14 turnovers. We had 8 in the second half, and some of it we tried to push and force get some things going. But they shot from the game 42%, and we shot 32%. They knocked down shots, and then they made 25 of 33 free throws. We made 5 of 9. That's a 20-point difference right there. So, we got to look at things. We had 9 assists. And I think we can build off this. So, see how tomorrow turns out. See where things start. Hopefully, we'll be back in here Tuesday night. And want to mention there will be no JV game Tuesday night. It'll be, I believe,
7 o'clock start, Mikey?
Let me get Coach Newsom.
Okay. As we'll talk a little bit more, I know we got a game Tuesday night with Paoli, and then Thursday night will be Henryville. Both be senior night. 2 more home games here. Senior night Thursday night against the Henryville Hornets. But, Mikey, what would you get on that?
It'll be a 6:30 start for the varsity game.
6:30 start for the varsity game only. And
one thing I got to do better on my stats, I give my daughter a Kaya.
Well, I did want to mention the trap team has got a fundraiser going right now, Mikey, for the fundraiser for them, and it's a Super Bowl square thing. So if you're interested in the trap team and supporting them, get with, I'm not sure the contact on that. I think it's Billy Perez is the contact on that. So get with him and he'll get you a Super Bowl square. The trap team, the good thing for these kids over here that they offer to be able to go out and do these, and any support they can get, I know would be much appreciated, Mike.
Yeah, I agree. I'll run through the stats real quick and back to the station. But first, Silver Creek, they were led scoring by the freshman 6'2" girl with 21. Jane had 6. Gant was 6. Falkenstein was 6. Wright was 7. And Johnston was 9. And I think with Coach Jury, and you can tell her you're going to hold Shane to 6, Wright to 7, you feel like you got an opportunity. And, Ren, I don't believe, is averaging 21 a game. And, she battled tonight. I thought Kaya played her hard and did some good things. We was able to make some plays in times and able to help them. They had 15 turnovers. They shot 42% from the field, 36% from and 76% from the free throw line. They were 25 of 33. Talking about free throws, they got there. We didn't. Musketeers were led in scoring with Kaya McKinley's 11. And then they had Ava Souter with 8, Kylie Batt with 4, Gracie Lewis with 3, Madeline Llewellyn with 10, Haley McKinley with 4, and Anna Trueblood with 4. Musketeers shot 32% from the field, 30% from the three-point line, and 56% from the free throw line. They had 14 turnovers and 9 assists. But 5 for 9 from the free throw line. We just didn't get there enough. And once again, not a big moral victory kind of guy, but you got to take the positives out of this, and hopefully we'll learn and grow from this tonight.
I agree, Mikey. Back out again Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday and Saturday as the boys have Springs Valley here at home on Friday night and Salem on the road next Saturday night.
Yeah.
Boys took a tough one last night down at Charlestown. 57-56 victory for the Pirates there. As Coach Weatherford, I'm sure he's still thinking about that one today. Probably one he thought got away from him.
Yeah, I agree. But once again, the Lady Musketeers fall 55-44. If you don't got nothing else, Wes, we'll send it back to the station.
I'm good, buddy.
So this is Lady Musketeer basketball being brought to you by WSLM. Good evening and God bless.